We get to the markets. As you know, at 8:30 this morning, we received the latest read on jobs. 156,000 created last month. Paul Conway's with us. He's the Labor Department Chief of Staff under George W. Bush, and he always finds something wrong with a jobs report during the Obama administration. What are you picking on today, Paul?
Well, I tell you what, I'm an inherent optimist. Actually, I tell you, if you take a look at the number, I think it's consistent with where we've been basically with the president and his policies, which is mediocrity. 150,000, in my opinion, is not a very strong number. When you look at numbers last year where you were averaging much higher on a monthly job growth, even by his own measures, it's lower. But I really think what it comes down to is how people view the quality of jobs, the availability of jobs, and wage growth. And there's nothing in this report that would tell the people that it's actually going to go in a reverse direction from what they've seen for years.
Mark Zandi, who is a Democrat and has run a lot of economic studies for the Democrats, he says we're in the longest period of consistent job growth in our economic history. What do you make of that?
Well, I tell you what, it is the slowest recovery since the 1940s. And the more important thing is you have the Democrat analysis, but I will tell you this. This week, Pew came out with a study that shows by a 2-to-1 ratio across every economic group, every job category, and every part of America, Americans believe that there are not good paying jobs in their area. So if you're a high-paid executive or if you're just an hourly worker, you don't see the ability to aspire into a better job. And not only that, but for that same study that Pew did, it showed that less than half of America believes that the standard of living will be better for their children and their kids. And I think that's how people feel. I think that's how they judge numbers like this out in America.
Is it borne out by the statistics? If you look at all the jobs created during the Obama administration, I don't know how many million it is, but it's several million, obviously, are the majority of them low paid or what?
They're lower paying jobs. They're not of the same quality. Obviously, you have other things going on. Changes in the economy, changes of technology. But probably one of the most important numbers is if you take a look at that U6 number, it's fully 2 points higher right now than it was pre-recession, meaning there are still millions of Americans who are qualified to work, but the opportunities are not being created. That really, I think, is the battleground, and I think that's where the trust of the American people's instinct about what's going on is more important than a monthly job number.
All right, Paul Conway, thanks very much indeed. I want to draw viewers' attention to